Hey guys, so we're actually disassembling the A1932 MacBook Air 2019. If you check out our other videos, we did actually remove the screen. We've actually removed the board in the past. Now I want to show you, if you get past that part, there's a few more things. So if you want to actually undo the speakers, it's really interesting to do the speakers. And there's actually a little adhesive strip here, so I actually never done this before, and I assume that's just to remove it, and it's going to be just like the iPhone battery, so I just kind of want to show you guys too. So I'm going to be actually removing the speakers, the battery, and the trackpad here. You can kind of see this comes out, and what you can do is you can pull a little bit and twist. A little bit goes slowly up. Try to get a really good grip on it. Don't want to rip it. You can kind of see it's very similar to the MacBook batteries. Just want to be real nice and easy on it. Oh, there we go. Alright, actually there is another adhesive strip hidden right under the cable. So alright, so there you go. So there's two sets of adhesive strips on these speakers. Alright, that was just a little bit there, so hopefully it just makes up for the other one. Now it comes up really easy. Alright, so that's how you take out that speaker. You want to do the same thing on the other side. What I really think, I think they kind of connect to, I guess not. So this one comes up a little bit, so that one comes up. There's a little bit of adhesive there, and then there's another set on the other side. Do the same thing on this side. Okay, it's coming off pretty good. Should pop up when it's done. Oop, there, you saw it move? That's great. It's magic. Just works. Alright. So, alright, let's do the trackpad. So let's get these out. Because we gotta take this and then we gotta go back over there. You can see it's really loosened up right when I'm messing with this screwdriver. Right, 2. Three. Alright, so I'm assuming this is just going to drop right when I open it. Yep. Alright, so let's let the trackpad go through. So the trackpad, all you have to do is just remove those screws and then it just comes out. So that's the trackpad, that's the speakers. And now we want to get to the battery. And this is the most interesting one because there's a plate here. And you never see this because there's going to be adhesive strips. So let's see what this is going to do. See that there's 2 over here and 2 screws over here. And those are some plate screws. And then I do see that there's adhesive underneath the plate there. So it looks like that we're going to have to remove these 2 screws and then we'll try to do the tape and then see what happens from there. Oh, actually there's a gap here, so you can kind of, if you see that, you can kind of a little bit of a gap there. I think we're good, so let's just remove these strips of adhesive, so there's 3 on each side, and let's see what it does. So So again, it's going to be like the iPhone batteries and the one speaker we just did. So just loosen them all up. You can just use your fingernail to loosen them up. And I highly recommend grabbing like a tweezers. Make it much easier. Okay, so they're all up. Now let's get started on this one. I feel like it's more elastic though, so this is interesting. It's very loose now. And again, this is actually tape that's going underneath the plate. So it's not actually going underneath the battery, which we normally see. I really hope that they did something like this mainly because you could damage the battery otherwise. You know, this would keep it a lot safer because we're not even touching the battery right now. So I'm hoping that's the reason. Alright, so that comes up. So let's see if we made any progress here. So this should just come right up. Look at that. It comes right up. So let's do the other side now. This actually came right up. So that's the battery there. It's just a big plate, and the battery's on top of the plate. And it pretty much protects everything else. So, but this is it. So this goes all the way down to nitty gritty. There's no battery, there's no speakers, there's just the keyboard. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. This has been the A1932 2019 MacBook Air, and we removed the speakers, the trackpad, and the battery. Now, we did find it was pretty interesting to remove these as there is adhesive on most of these parts anyway. The trackpad is usually pretty easy on most of the MacBook Pros and even now Airs. So most of the time you just use screws for the trackpad and it just comes right out. Now the only thing is with the MacBook Air on this type of trackpad, there is the one cable that goes underneath the board. So if you want to ever replace the cable, you would have to obviously take up the board, and because that does connect directly to the keyboard right there. But the battery is adhesive as well. There's 3 strips and there's 2 screws on either side. So once you take that up, it should be pretty simple and straightforward. And the speakers, again, there's adhesive on the top and the bottom. The top adhesive is a little bit smaller than the bottom one, which is a little bit longer. But yeah, once you do that, it should come right up. And of course, if you ever want to put it back, you just re-adhese everything. With the battery, you do want to make sure you put a little bit of a thicker adhesive than you did for the speakers, so it does hold in place. But anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you found this video informative, please leave a like. Please leave a comment down below what other type of MacBook repairs would you like to see from us. Alright, so thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.